today. One of them last night where 5 people were killed, another this morning where 1 person died. And you can see the CHP is out here right now. Pear Blossom Highway remains open, though, while they investigate. They are waiting for the coroner to arrive. This most recent crash happened just before 5:30 this morning on the side of Pear Blossom Highway, not far from Hample Avenue. It involved a semi-truck and minivan. We're told the semi was pulled over along the side of the road. It's believed the van drifted over and hit the back of the semi. 1 person in the van was killed. Now they're trying to determine why the driver veered over. As for the other fatal crash, that happened just after 8 last night on Pear Blossom Highway near 106th Street East, just a short distance from where we are. 2 vehicles were involved. Both ended up off the roadway. A Toyota flipped over onto its roof in the brush, a Mitsubishi on its side along the side of the road. According to the CHP log, people were trapped in both vehicles. Both the CHP and LA County Fire responded, and once again, 5 people were killed in that crash, including both drivers. The CHP says 3 passengers in one vehicle also lost their lives in the crash. All were pronounced dead here at the scene. Now, at this time, we do not have the identities of those that were killed. We have reached out to the coroner's office for more information. As for exactly what happened, that is still under investigation, but in situations like last night's crash, they will look to see if speed and or drugs and alcohol played a role. Reporting live here in Pear Blossom, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Erin, thank you for that. Campus police at UCLA have increased security following a weekend of violence amid dueling protests over the war in Gaza. The rally started peacefully, but then shouting matches between pro-Palestinian and pro-Israeli protesters turned to pushing and shoving. One woman was either pushed or fell to the ground, hit her head on the pavement. UCLA says it was dismayed that the protests became violent. KTLA's Eric Spillman live in Westwood with the latest on the story for us. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. I want to show you some of the geography here on Dixon Plaza here at UCLA. Behind me, you see the tent encampment, the pro-Palestinian tent encampment. It is surrounded by wooden barricades. It is growing larger. And yesterday, there was an opposing or dueling protest by pro-Israel supporters. They used this setup over here, which they left behind with a big video screen. And you can see how these 2 protests were happening really just maybe 100 yards away from each other or less. And there was bound to be a tension, and things did escalate fairly quickly.